It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, it's the 49ers' towering tight end. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the 49ers and the Texans. All that and more coming up next.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Houston Texans and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
Meanwhile, Burt. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterback shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
They're trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Mills. That's complete to Pierce. Finding space at the 40. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Mills on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Jackson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And Jackson throwing once more. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. And Gabriel's got him. And they move this all the way down to the 9. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Touchdown 49ers. A 9-yard touchdown Brown. And the Niners use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce.
A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they were able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, 99. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Here's Mills.
Under pressure, they got him again. Deion Jones in there to drop him from his 11th sack of the year.
Clearly the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their third one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
And a fair catch is taken here, a step or two inside the 45-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive.
This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They just touchdown!
A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0.
So a sensational return there on special teams, a foot race that he was not going to lose. Now, meanwhile, while that was going on, we've got an injured player on the field.
And the effort snuffed out. The Texans hands team recovers. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. Possession of the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
On play action, Mills.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Deion Jones, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Deion Jones drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Jackson now.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. To Gabriel, middle of the field. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they... And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A 14-yard touchdown. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. He's got daylight. He's at the 50, 30, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Well, not content with the first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick.
And the effort snuffed out. The Texans hands team recovers. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A first down throw for Mills. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Mills. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Houston. Evan Ingram, 41 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Takes it at the 7. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. With his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Again, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it in practices. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these 2-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for 2 and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on 2-point plays as well.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake, Mills. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And Ingram hauls it in. Touchdown, Houston. Evan Ingram, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The 49ers offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Jackson will throw again. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Jackson from the shotgun. Touchdown! A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really... point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And this taken in at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
And now out comes Houston.
In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
On second down, Mills again.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce. Room here to run. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 34 yards the game that time, another first down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Mills. And that's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Mills.
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 21.
Mills now looks to throw on 1st down.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Mills, he finds his man, complete. That's McKenzie.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Mills to throw it.
Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Texans. Isaiah McKenzie from 19 yards away.
And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that cuts this lead down to 13.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got...
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys were able to push that lead out a bit further.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big stroke like that not only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Dameon Pierce taking the field with the rest of the Texans offense.
And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So it was not
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Another try after the first down sack. Mills finds his man. It's John Mechie. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Mills buying time to his left. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Mills on first down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Deion Jones, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Mills throw completed to Mechie. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. '49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Going for it with Pierce. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this. He's got a man complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. First down, Mills. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. To try again after the sack. Mills. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground, and they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. So we've reached halftime at past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much... And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. Two-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. 1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their own 22. Here's Mills. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just was problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
After the interception, here's Jackson taking a shot for Samuel. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 46 yards. And the Niners take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. They'll try and throw for him. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. This taken in at the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is going to be 49er football. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the 49ers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And some space here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Pierce takes it straight ahead. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing, Mills. Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Looking to throw is Mills. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he is going to have a Texans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. A first down throw for Mills. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Now Jackson on first down. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Touchdown! A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Texans offense set to regain possession. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Mills. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Pierce now up the middle. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. The 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field, still well in control of this ball game, despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Jackson on first down. And Gabriel's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Touchdown 49ers. A big play there. 43 yards. And the 49ers have got it on cruise control. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they've built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
This is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Now Jackson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce. So officially now a 1,000-yard campaign for him, but I don't think he's going to take his foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, it's one of those thoughts, though, that creeps into your mind because there is a little mini celebration over on the sidelines. Everybody, hey, job well done, over 1,000 already. But guaranteed, as you noted, someone's jumped in that huddle and said, a lot more to be done, guys. Let's not, would you say, take your foot off the pedal? Let's not do that right now. But there is that possibility as people can get self-satisfied. The greats do not. We'll find out what he's made of.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Mills. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Jackson now. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. 1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their own 17-yard line. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
From the shotgun, it's Mills.
And Ingram holds it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Again, it's Mills.
And that's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
A 2nd down throw for Mills.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mills now looks to throw on 1st down.
His throw incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. Touchdown, Texans.
John Mechie.
31 yards.
And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives. And I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. From 13 yards out. And the Niners add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans back out there and ready to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Mills' throw will be caught by McKenzie. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Mills. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the 49ers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Niners are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Texans set to come onto the field. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Mills. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McKenzie. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. On 3rd and 1, here's Mills. And my goodness, another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lops up.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Niners add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of a two-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated, I just realized that I stole both your pins in this last game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Mills. Pass caught on the out route by Mechie. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. On third down, here's Mills. Flushed out right. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down it. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 10 yards out. And the 49ers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston set to take over. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43.
A first down throw for Mills. Cooks on the quick slant. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Mills to the air again.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Mills to throw it. And they try to set up the screen, but that almost disaster as it falls incomplete. Very nearly a turnover, but it's 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Jackson. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Throwing again on second down. Mills forced out to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Mills. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and they will remain well behind.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
And Gabriel's got it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And they're going to speed things up here. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. The touchdown all set up by the big play, one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
First down, Mills. Delivers another one to Pierce. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mills again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, you don't want to see that penalty at any point, but it adds a little extra to it when it comes on 3rd down.
It certainly does, because if this were a boxing match, they had him on the ropes there. 3rd down incompletion, 4th down upcoming. Instead, that mistake resets everything back to 1st down, which means they have to stay on the field longer to try and stop this drive.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mills. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
One last shot from Mills. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So the victory here for San Francisco. And it was a game where they were off and running.